For my wetland field trip, I visited Boyd Hill Nature Preserve, located in my hometown, St. Petersburg, Florida. I've been going to this preserve since I was a kid, and it's definitely one of my favorite spots in St. Petersburg. This place is super cool because there's 6 different ecosystems in the park. The first ecosystem is the swamp, and it's home to many different plants and animals. It's wet throughout the year, and the soil in this habitat acts as a natural filter that cleans out the water and moves it through the swamp and out into the deep water aquatic system, Lake Magori. The swamp also helps with flood control and absorbing the water runoff during heavy seasonal rainfalls. The swamp is home to tall, bald cypress and red maple trees and giant leather leaf ferns. There are trails located all throughout the park, and you can bike and walk on them, and there's also boardwalks that you can go through to get to the particular ecosystems. The next ecosystem is the marsh. The marsh is one of my favorite ecosystems in the park, and it's an area of low-lying land which is flooded in wet seasons or at high tide, and it typically remains waterlogged all year. As you can see, the marsh is composed of dense stands of cattails, bulrushes, and other emergent plants. The marsh hosts an abundance of wildlife year-round. And here's a picture of me and my little brother enjoying the marsh. The American alligator can be spotted in the marsh almost year-round. In the spring season, there's usually 20 to 30 baby alligators swimming around, and sometimes the mama bear will come out. And here's a marsh bunny. And the next ecosystem is Lake Magori. Lake Magori is really cool. You can walk all around the lake. It's approximately 380 acres. This is the deep water aquatic system, and it's an important body of brackish water in the southern part of Pinellas County. This lake serves as a very important food resource for local wildlife. You can also rent kayaks to take out on the lake. You can see a bunch of different birds like this ibis or maybe even an alligator. The next ecosystem is the pine flatwoods. This ecosystem is completely fire dependent, and the plants and animals in this ecosystem have very unique adaptations that are suited to survive fire, such as wax-covered leaves, long root systems, and flaky bark, which prevents trees from being destroyed by fire. And here we can see a red maple in the marsh. This preserve is also really cool because they have a butterfly garden when you first walk in, and they grow the grasses for it. Finally, my favorite part of the park is the Birds of Prey program. This part's really cool. It's located in the front of the park, and it provides a safe, healthy environment for the permanently injured, non-releasable birds of prey.